sense? If you don't take this seriously right now, right, don't ever ask help from anybody else because you do not deserve help. You do not value your time. Make sense? So right now, stop playing game. Stop watching Netflix. If you want to watch maybe an hour or so with a loved one. Build the relationship. After that, right, go and do shit. If you don't spend your time doing shit, right, that the hard things that people are not willing to do, then don't you ever think about wanting a life that is better for yourself. Make sense? I'm very serious about this because too many people have came to me and want the easy way out, but they do not know how to value their time. Alright? Now, question to you, do you still want to procrastinate? Every single day you procrastinate is every single day you take off from this time. Make sense? And also I want to congratulate on the other side is that give a big round of applause to yourself, guys. Okay? Why? Because you're spending some of this time being in this training here today to upgrade yourself. Make sense? And that is a time well spent. Alright? Time well spent. You should do more of this type of things. Right? I have left half my life only right now. I spent years of my life doing stupid things. And I realize right now I'm not doing stupid things anymore. Okay? Okay, so the key here, if you want to make use of this time that is left, any time that you have left, okay, regardless of how old you are, any time that you have left, that's probably less than 5 years of time that you actually have to do the things that you want. So it's not about spending your time. I don't think about spending. Think about investing. Time is an asset that you can invest. If you want to get ROI from it, invest your time into ROI activities. Alright? Things that can give you return on investment. And one concept I want to teach you is this. If you want to get the highest returns, right, make sure you know how to leverage. Because leverage, right, is the reason, this is a leverage. This small person can bring up a big ship like that because of leverage. Make sense? And leverage, right, is the reason some people and only some people become very rich. And others do not become rich because they don't know how to leverage. They don't know how to leverage their time. Right? And one of the biggest leverage that we can have control 100% over is speed. How fast we do things today and how fast we make decisions is very crucial. If you keep on finding yourself, I think about it first, I think about it first, I think about it first, you are wasting your time. Do first, think later. Right now, no time for you to think too much already. Make sense or not? Right? If you want success, do first, think along the way. The slower you are, the less likely you'll be successful. Listen to this. The slower you are today to make decision, the less likely you'll be successful. Success likes speed in the modern world. Alright? Success likes speed. The game has changed already. If you don't know how to leverage speed, right, I think you have a lot of learning to learn. Alright? Leverage on speed. Make decision fast. Okay? Make sense, everybody? Okay, cool. Now, that takes more than 5 minutes. But by the way, let's talk about adding value first. Okay? So, in order to add value, right, we all believe of this one thing. There's a Chinese saying called, to get, you must first give. Whatever that you want to get in life, right, first give out first. If you don't dare to give out what you want, right, you won't get what you want, right? Makes sense, right? You see, if you want to get money, right, if with a limited knowledge, you don't dare to invest into your brain to get knowledge, how can you expect to increase your knowledge to make more money? Makes sense, right? Do you agree people that can make more money know something that you didn't know? Yes or no? Yes? So, first invest in your brain first. Give your brain some kind of nourishment. Make sense? So you see, sometimes people, right, expect something in return for giving nothing, That is a mindset that keeps people poor. I want to get everything, I don't want to give out anything. I don't want to give out my time, don't want to give out my resources, don't want to give out my money, don't want to give out my focus, everything don't need. I just want to be spoon fed and get something big in return. Bullshit, you can't do that. Now, this is the law of input and output. The better the quality of the input, the better the output. Rubbish in, rubbish out. For example, you want to get your body become healthy. You first give it healthy food and give it movement. You give it good quality input. Make sense? Then you get a healthy body. The car that you buy, if you don't put in petrol, you put in water, you think the car can move or not? Cannot, right? You have to buy petrol and put in, right? Do you think you can get petrol for free? No, what? You have to buy what? Correct? And here's the thing. If you want your brain to work for you, thinking fast, you first must give it knowledge first. Give it repeatedly. Makes sense or not? Alright? And you see, right, if you notice all the problematic people in your life, right, especially those that are money poor, that people that don't have money one, you look at them, these are the people that keep on asking people for things one. Have you got friends coming along as asking you for money, asking you for things, asking you to help this, help that, help this, help that, without giving you anything in return, right? No. Where do you think these people are? Are they super rich people? No, right? A very good example, just look around you. If you be like them, if you keep on asking things for giving nothing in return, you're going to be like them as well. Make sense? Right? So first, when you want to get money from your customer, make sure you give them value first. Right? So what can you do and how do you want to add value? So remember about this value framework. This is how you want to add value. The V stands for viable insights. Now very simple. Day 1 yesterday, at about 8 p.m. plus, did I share with you a viable insight that inspire you want to become a millionaire by 2026? Not? Yes? Did I give you an insight? Yahoo said 40%. Now, question is, would you like to hear that or you're better off without hearing that? Which one you are better off? You are better off hearing the insight or without the insight? With the insight, right? Then you know, okay, you push yourself to do something. Agree? That is viable insight. That is valuable. Second thing, A part is addresses the problem. Whatever you give out to people, right, as a value, must address the problem. Third thing, life-changing. Any value that you give out to people that can change people's life is valuable. Any value that you give up, the fourth thing, is useful to people, is valuable to people. Right? Now, when we talk about useful, right, I just want to share a quick insight. Have any one of you went to your mother's closet or kitchen cabinet, right, when she's still around, if they're still around, right, and then you open the closet, right, or the cabinet, you see all the plastic containers from packing the food one, and you say, oh, so many, you want to clear this off, and the moment you want to say clear, right, your mother say what? My mother always say this thing, hey, don't, this one got used one, keep first, correct or not? Even though the thing is free, yeah? Why your mom keep it? Because it's useful. So if you become useful to your customer, then people will keep you around. That's how you get people to refer people to you. Make sense? You have to become useful, right? And E is educational. Anything that's educational will give value to your customers. And these are the 5 ways to give value. Sense? Very simple, very straightforward. Alright? Now, how else do you want to add value? So the most important thing I want to share with you, right, is this one. Conversational topics and skill. You use the value framework. Every single thing that you talk to customer must carry that value. Make sense? Because a lot of time, right, when I see salespeople, they fail talking to customer, they talk of things that no value to customer. Even though they have a 30 minutes presentation, by the 15 minutes I can see the customer want to doze off already. Why? Keep on talking about the product, the company, this and that, right? Nothing of value to the customer. Make sense? So here's the thing. When you talk to customer at the time, right, the value, you must have some kind of value that you can propose to the customer, and that value has to be interesting enough to them, right, that they wanted to talk to you further, especially when it comes to getting prospects. When you talk to when you approach people or when you attract people, you must something, a topic or something that you give out that's so interesting to them that they wanted to talk to you further. Make sense or not? It's not about talking about your company, it's not talking about your products. Make sense? So an interesting and attractive value, right, that you can propose to customers is like this. It is like a magnet that can attract people, come in effortlessly even, that draws people to come in, draws people to listen to you, open their ears, not slamming a phone. Imagine, right, you are at a marketplace, okay, a flea market like that. A lot of vendors selling apple. Most of them, right, are selling same apple, right, arranged in the similar place, price roughly the same, all putting on top of the table selling apples. Now, picture this. This is your environment. Many other people selling the same thing. Now, there is one vendor that could stand out, and they say this. When you go to them, right, when you walk around the whole market, they come up directly to you, rush to you when they see you and say, this is the sweetest apple you can find. And he take your hand up, put one apple down, and then he walks back to his stall for you to try. And he don't ask you to buy anything and just go back to the stall. Suddenly, do you think this vendor stands out among the rest of the vendor or not? Yes? You suddenly say, hey, this vendor is different, no? Then you also remember him, right? When you want to buy the apple, you go back to him, right? Yes? So this is similar to how you want to create an attractive value that you can, in sales, right, to give to your customers. You need to stand out with the value that customer actually feels is important to them. Make sense? Alright? And this is how you want to increase your value. The most important thing, you must learn to have proper conversations, good conversations that have value with customers. Alright? Now, I got another student here, Yvonne, that actually, right, she is an MLM selling something called Live Wave. Many people don't know what it is. It's just a patch on the body here, and you have to pay $200-300 for one set, you know. And people, it's a new thing people don't know. And she found that it helps her, and then she did the business. But when she did the business, my God, the worst thing happened. What's the worst thing happened? She cannot sell anything because she don't know how to talk value with customers, right? And then after, when she learned this from me already, she know how to talk value, right? She went from a housewife, 8 to 20 years, I think, at home, not doing work, to making starting from zero, the income, to doing the MLM, making 5 figures of income every single month. Is that okay enough? You think okay? 0 to 5 figures in less than a year? Yep. I share with you a bit a story. Okay, listen to it a bit.
Mother of a single girl, for a girl, is 17 years old, and during these 20 years, I'm staying at home. Okay, because of my skin issues, actually I'm hiding myself. I'm not there to go and look out for people. My friends come and look for me. I will reject them. I will give them excuse that I'm not free. Actually, I'm at home. I'm not doing anything. But I'm so lucky I got to know this product. Actually, it's cure my face. I showed Kathy my previous photo just now. It's really wow to her. So another thing is, I'm so blessed. I'm with my guardian angel. Thank you, Seafood. I came to know this product that it's very good, but I don't know how to sell because I don't have friends. You know, like network marketing, what we need is friends, right? We need to know how to communicate with people. I don't know. I don't have friends anymore. Then come across Seafood Aaron class. Actually, it's not because of you. I think I won't be so successful. I won't be getting my 5 figures. No doubt it's not every month 5 figures, but I've managed to achieve even the month that not exactly 5 figures, is almost reaching 5 figures. Okay, that is in ringgit. But I believe after I attended today's class, I give myself a goal. Next round, when I'm going to attend this inner circle, I want it to 5 figure in US dollar.
Alright!
Not in ringgit anymore. So you give me, what would you give me is that sell without selling. So last time I always tell my clients, my prospect, straight away go to products. But nobody will entertain me, right? Because so long you never get in touch with me. Once you get in touch with me, you push product to me. So I find another strategy from Aaron that we find their problem. We talk their problem. Okay? After talk their problem, I'm not going to tell them I'm going to sell you this thing. I don't want to say anything. I just tell you your problem. I solve your problem. Then after that, they will come back to me. Hey, that day you talk to me about this thing. Can I get to know more? So that is the chance for you to close the sales already. After you explain the second time, immediately you close them.
Alright, that is Yvonne, everybody. Amazing enough. From hiding at home to making 5 figures monthly. not knowing how to do not much trends also can make it. Okay, and that's how you can incorporate into your conversation topics. Make sense or not? Even like appointment, I got one student here, okay, a case study, Joseph, doing MLM as well. Why I keep on using MLM? Because this is the industry where it's so bad rap that people, the moment hear about the product, they think it's an overpriced product, they want to reject already. But you see, Joseph can get 2 to 3 appointments a day by calling 6 to 8 people. Amazing, enough. The moment you know how to talk the right value to people, of course, I mean, it comes with a different script. Okay, you must script it correctly. So I teach him how to script and everything. Then after that, he contacted, then he can get these kind of results. Just imagine what it can do for you today. Right? If you can get 2 to 3, you call 6 people, you get 3 appointments. Okay, enough. I think that's quite a very good result. Okay, you don't need to call the 60 people to get 3 appointments. Right? Make sense? And how else you want to add value? The moment you know the value already, you can create something like this. Now, without me saying anything, right, all these ebooks, without me telling you what the value is, who here wants these ebooks? Who here wants it? Without me telling anything about it. Can you see value? I don't even need to talk about the book. I don't even need to talk what is the content of the book. Immediately you want it already. Make sense? But this is only for my inner circle members. Okay? So, you see, can you see value or not? If the person want it, then it's valuable. Make sense? It's important. So another way of adding value, right, is that once you know the value framework already, you can put it in your videos. And this is one amazing thing, right? Why video is so important? Because everybody on TikTok and everywhere, right, all the social media right now that you want to use, everybody is using video, is watching video. So you need to know how to do video. And there are so many people that avoid doing video because they say, I cannot lie, I don't want to get on video, it's not my thing, I don't want to do it. No problem. You don't want to do it, then stay poor. Make sense? You think I love doing video as well? Not really, But I force myself to do it. Make sense? You look at my Instagram also, got a lot of videos, I force myself to do it. With practice, you get better. Because you see, you want to people attention, right? People are watching video. If you're not creating video, right, then how else will you expect people to? You know your product is so damn good, but you don't dare to do video. That means you don't trust your product that much to be able to do it, isn't it? Yeah. If you love what you do, you love your product, you will be able to actually come up with certain things to talk about it. Make sense? Okay. Now I got a student, a case study here that used the value framework and the video, right? She is doing insurance. She come to me, get my coaching and say, Aaron, I don't want to be so hardworking. I want to chill only. 1 month case, 5 cases, okay already. Then I teach her this, and then she consistently posts short video in the WhatsApp. 1 month can get 7 cases. And people say, wow, social media, how can get insurance customer very hard? There, show you already. You know the right way you can do it. So I give you some numbers. This Teresa, if she can do 7 cases per month, if she do 12 months, 84 cases. If one case about 3,000, she get 252,000 sales already for insurance. Is that okay or not, everybody? I mean, you have to tell me if you're an insurance agent here, maybe you let me know. 252,000 a year just by doing chill, okay or not? I know some people are very hardworking. Everyday work also cannot get 250,000. They could probably get 100,000 of sales only. And that's the right way of doing things. Okay? You have to do the hard things. You have to face your demons. Your demons is telling you, the doubter voice is telling you, then you don't attract money. It's okay, one. Your choice. I cannot force you to do things. You have to tell yourself you're wanting to do it. Make sense, right? Alright? And another way to give out value is resource lists like this. If you can come out with resource lists like this, that you can research on your own and tell people the details about it, do you think it's valuable to you? This sort of leads that I give you? Then you can come up with something like this to give value to your customer as well. Or the most important one, articles. Remember our blogs? People can actually go to the website and read about blogs. Even though right now got a lot of AI, right? People still go back to read about blogs. Why? Because it's more trustworthy. Sometimes AI talk things that it's not trustworthy one. They don't know where they get the information one. Make sense? So blog like this, if you can have a website and do blogs on your Facebook, on your LinkedIn, on your Instagram, whatever, go ahead and do it. These are the things that people are finding valuable one. Now, how many of you, right, when you want to search for something, you actually go and search for something online, right? Yes? Correct? You search for articles to read, right, to understand about certain things. And the one that tells you the things is the one that you trust, right, the most, correct? And if you want to buy something, you will buy from somebody that actually has something like this. Yep. So make sure you do this. All these are required in social media already, alright? The next one, events. Now, if you can do a live events like this, whether online or offline, this is the best way that inside the event, like what I'm doing right now, to give out value to people. Makes sense, right? Right? It's like an open house, a gathering for people. Doesn't matter what kind of event. Go ahead and do it. Yes, events will cost you money, man. If you think that you don't want to put out any single money to make money today, right? You got to do a lot of the hard things. So if you want the easier way, this is events, right? Events. Why? Because when people see you live or people see you when you're talking, the time you can address, you don't need to sell one to one, you sell one to many. Is this making sense? You talk the same thing to 100 customers at one single time. You don't need to talk the same thing over and over again for 100 times. Make sense? This saves you a lot of time. But of course, you need to practice on how to do this, okay? But this is one of the best way as well. And I found out this is by far any business that does this right, or any person that can do this, they'll get a lot more leads that they can actually handle, right? And previously, I also did another event for my students, which is this. Without me telling you anything about this, if I do give this out, who wants this? How to get prospect on Facebook using zero budget. When the thing is valuable, you don't need to talk a lot, man. As long as you know what value is to people. Make sense? Right? Now, those that didn't answer one to get this, let me show you. If you can go on social media, just like my 38 of students, right, that attended when I go and organize this, they get 395 leads in just 1 week. Some get 71 leads, some get 33, 34, 25, 32, about 30 plus to 40 leads per person in a week. And look at all their faces. Some of their faces like this. Do you think they're social media experts? Kathy is even inside there. Are they social media experts? Do they look like experts in social media? No, right? But they managed to get leads. Now, knowing this, right, how many of you feels that if you are able to get 30 leads per week without paying for advertisement, it's a very powerful skill to have? Yes or no? Doesn't this skill, if you know how to do this, you can always get leads and put you in front of other people rather than you keep on waiting for leads. Make sense? Now, knowing this, right, how many of you think this is valuable? This type of classes is valuable. Absolutely. Results. Lead by results. Can you see that? This is value to people